Good morning and welcome to the Crafting Coop. I'm Reesa and I'm here to craft with you on our last day of summer camp. That's right. I'm in an event with Sacred Treasure House. It's Sacred Treasure House Day and it's Tuesday. So anyway, somebody was texting me. I'm so excited. Not been here at my craft desk in a while because I've not been feeling well. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it today. It's going to be great. I'm going to get back in here. This is going to be good. So I just want to let you know that it is the last day of summer camp, day 1. On Thursday, you got to come back to see the second half of the last day of summer camp, day 2. That will be fun. Up after me is Sib's Crafty Shack, one of my good friends, Sybil. And oh, and don't forget, they are having a workshop number 2. I taught number 1, which was books. And workshop number 2, Lydia's teaching, which is the ephemera to decorate the books I taught. There we go. That's simple. So, we're going to get started here and it's 8 o'clock. It's time for me to get going. So I am going to go ahead and move my camera. And then I will be able to share myself out so I can see everyone. There we go. We're going to put this on the back camera. We're going to slide it right up here in my stand. Plug that bad boy in. There we go. And now we'll fix our stand. Hey, Amy, how are you? So anyway, so I'm going to move this down now a little bit so I can see the screen better. And I'm going to do some sharing out real quick. Let me get to some groups here. Let's see. It's been a little while since I did this. Everything's kind of wonky, messed up in different spots. Trying to see. Let me see. I'm getting close. I'm almost done. There's one. There it is. Way down there. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Reggie. Hey, Ramona. Hey, Julie. Thank you for sprinkling. Yes, if you could share me out, that would be great. I have not been on here crafting in a while. Definitely a while. Because I did not get to do last Thursdays. So it's been well over about a week and a half. So I'm glad to be back in here. Oh, thank you, Reggie. That's awesome. Hey, Carrie. I did all the groups, Carrie. If you could just get them in the messenger things, that would be great. I am feeling so-so. I mean, I feel a lot better. Don't get me wrong. Hey, Holly. I feel way better than I, did. Um, very little of the wooshiness. Um, but um, it's interesting because it appears to be coming and going. And it's a lot worse when I have, okay, I need a clean brush. Clean brush. There we go. It's a lot better than it was. But I think, when I messed around with the medicine because she's like, if you want to play with it and see what works best, and I'm thinking to myself, I should have just left it and went with what I had always been doing, 20 milligrams in the morning and 20 in the afternoon on my blood pressure medicine. But yeah, I played with it, and anyway, it made me sicker. But I am feeling better, and it it has been 1 week today since I have been solid on the medicine at the morning and the evening, or the morning and the late afternoon, taking it at the same time. So that is good. And because it says it could take up to 2 weeks to get it. And it's not 2 weeks of, oh, just that medicine any way you take it. No, it's 2 weeks of taking it the same way. And so, and that was where I messed up. But I did have an appointment last Thursday with, it was a phone appointment, but it was right in the middle of when I would have been live. But she said that was good, just keep chugging. So that's what I'm doing. And boy, let me tell you what, this past weekend, whew, it was bad. I did not feel good at all. I felt better Sunday. Saturday was not good. And we had noticed, also started doing my blood sugar because I am a type 2 diabetic, but I've had gastric bypass. So I no longer take medication. It's all controlled by food, and which is good. But it was going up a little bit by about 25 to 30 points. And Jessica's like, that's not good, Mom. I'm like, yeah. So anyway, we fixed it. And today my blood pressure was 120 over 70, which is great. And my blood sugar was 98. So that tells me that I've got all those regulated, and that I'm still getting used to the medication because obviously it's way better than it was. So, but yeah, that's where I'm at. Hey, Maria. Hey, Sybil. Sybil is up after me. Don't want to miss that. Sybil's always got something up her sleeve that's cool. So I do want to talk about the second workshop for Sacred Treasure House. Now, I taught their very first ever workshop, and it was a book workshop. I am a bookmaker, have been for years, used to teach it, but I kind of got burnt out because I was doing it a lot. And darn, I missed a small piece. Don't you hate that? Ugh. And so I taught the first one, and we did books, and it was amazing. And the women all were like, well, what do we do now? We got to go. We got to keep going. So I did open All Cooped Up Book Club. And I can only thank Sacred Treasure House and Tanya and Lisa and Deborah for allowing me to teach that workshop, because it really did open up more possibilities for the water wells. It's not bad, Ralph. For the water wells, that all of the proceeds that we have from the nesting box and the book club all go to build clean drinking water wells for the 2.2 million people in America that do not have clean water in their homes. And I know that might shock you, but it is the truth. And it's terrible that they haul water in, and it's just terrible. So don't take your water and flushing your toilet and taking a shower for granted, because there are people that, yeah, don't get to do that. So, anyway, I just want you to know that now there is a second workshop that Lydia, Paint Party with Lydia, is going to be teaching, and you can still join. It is started, but you can still join. It's $20, and it is ephemera. So everything you need to basically decorate your book. Now, in the book club, this is one of the ones we're working on right now. It is a bee piece of honeycomb, looks like a honeycomb book. This is what we're working on. And so now she will be able to go in and teach you the ephemera, okay? The ephemera that you would use to decorate this. And the pages, and she will also teach you other cool little things, like how to do coffee dyeing, and all those things that she's got so much she's going to teach. And so you don't want to miss it. You really don't want to miss it. So you still have time to sign up, because um, they will be saving the videos. I'm assuming Lydia will save all the videos and re-put them up there, just like I did in the first workshop, so that everyone can watch them forever. If you want to go back in there and look at them, you can do it. It's awesome. That's the best thing about. Now, we used to could just do it and not have to save them and reload them, but thanks to Mr. FB, we do have to do that now. But that's okay. It's not a hard task. It's super easy, and everyone will get to watch them. And if you're like, gosh, I remember learning that one piece of ephemera I really wanted to learn that I did with Lydia in that workshop. I think I'll go in there and check it out again, because I forgot how to do it. It's easy as that. Easy. So, and Lydia loves doing the ephemera. And I'm just telling you, you'll have a good time. I know this past week they learned how to make a master board. Hey, Kathy. They learned how to make a master board. And who else did I miss? Ralph, and I think that's it, right? No, Christina. Anyway, they learned how to do a master board. And so you definitely want to jump in there. If you don't know what a master board is, you can go there and learn. But it is a cool thing. And I love master boards. So they're pretty neat. So that is what you can do. And you learn all kinds of cool stuff. And is this not up high? I don't know. Well, I guess it is. Okay. I am really not doing this right. What did I do? Turn it down? No, I don't want it down. I want it up. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so you want to be able to do that. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Gonna be a lot of fun. I joined her class, but of course I've not been able to do anything with it because of this darn blood pressure, whatever you want to call it. At times I don't even know what it is or why I'm feeling this way, but it's okay. It is okay. It's getting better. So that's all I can say. All right. Let's get rid of this before we. Hey, Kelby. I know this red. Hey, Chris. This red is pretty. It's Rustic Red by Dixie Belle. If you need Dixie Belle paint, you can reach out to Tanya with Timeless Treasures by Tanya. She is a representative of them, and she's awesome about getting your paint ordered quick. It gets to you. I mean, literally, she said, well, it should be there in about a week, and it came the next day. I was like, yay, woohoo. Love paint, and I love Dixie Belle. So if you've never used it, trust me, you will love it, because all of that stuff that we buy at Walmart doesn't even compare. No, can't even put it in the same category. Okay, so here is my image. So it's the end of summer and we're moving into fall. And so I'm doing apples. And I do want, it's heavy on my mind with doing end of summer camp thing, is to continue to pray for the people in Texas that lost their family members from the big flood. Those poor parents that lost all their little girls. Yeah, every time I see something about it, it just breaks my heart. It's just terrible. But the Bible says we are going to have times just like this. I was watching a Brandon Lake concert. If anybody knows who that is, he sings Hard Fought Hallelujah. And he read an amazing scripture that described everything that's going on in our country right now. Crazy. So, yes, thank you, Maria. So yeah, please keep them in your prayers and just know that the Lord is coming back. Amen. Amen. The Lord is coming back. I'm excited for it. So, okay, now let's talk about the next thing with Sacred Treasure House. That is that they are having their second annual meetup in Charlotte, North Carolina. And it is $50. You have to provide your own transportation, your own food, and your own sleeping arrangements. But you will be able to spend those 2 days, Friday and Saturday, and maybe even a little Sunday morning, I'm not sure, with them doing all their fun stuff. I did it last year virtually, and it was hilarious. It was great. It was so much fun. So you can get a virtual ticket for 25, or you can go there and do it for 50. But you don't want to miss it, because I believe they still have some openings. And they play games, they do crafts, they do all kinds of stuff. They go out to dinner together, they socialize with each other, they get to know everybody. It's pretty cool. And it's probably the most affordable one you could go to, um, anywhere. Because most of them are in the 200 and 300s, and you still have to pay for your hotel. So So yesterday was Wyatt's birthday. He turned 11, and he took a picture of Bubba, his rooster, which is, that bird is absolutely gorgeous, sitting in Jessica's garden. And it won first place, best in show, best in category, you name it. And when they got there to pick everything up, there was a note on it that said, someone wants to purchase your picture. So on his birthday, he made money off of his fair winning. And we all went to the bowling alley / laser gun machines, all that stuff last night. And had pizza and just hung out. And then he had 2 little boys that were here Sunday night. And I'm still waiting. That was a lot of fun. They spent the night, and they got up the next morning, and they did pancakes and all kinds of stuff. And then we went last night, and then one of them came back, and another one met us there. So there were 4 last night, but Addie came back and spent the night last night with us. He knows I've told him at the beginning of the summer he'd get to come and stay a couple of nights. And he'd only stayed 2. And so last night he's like, is it okay if, I spend the night again, and Wyatt and I? And they were like, Nana, what do you think? And I'm like, sure. He's such a sweet little kid. He's so sweet. And he's actually 1 grade above. He's going into 7th grade at the Christian school, and Wyatt's going into 6th grade. But they are 2 of the children that have been there the longest in the whole school. And they play on the playground and all that fun stuff. So they're up there sleeping, because I went up there last night at like pretty close to midnight to turn the air conditioner off, which I have no idea why it was on, because we live in the mountains, and it's never hot here at night. Never. It cools off around 7, starts cooling down, and Then all you got to do if you're warm is just open your windows. It's one of the great things I love about this Pacific is that, and it's not humid either. So during the day, it's easy to tolerate the heat a lot better. Okay, what do we think? Should I? Probably wouldn't hurt to make it a little vintage. Yeah, he came home with, I don't know, I'm going to say 10 or more blue ribbons. It was crazy. Like he really racked up. No, this is not working. Okay, let me run grab my other. She took my stuff. Hold on. Jessica took my distressed oxide when she was decorating things for the fair, and I had taken this one in the other room. So I was left with nothing. Yeah, he came home with a lot, so that was good. And then next week, I am headed to Anaheim, California to see 3 very special people. And I don't mean Mickey and Minnie, but we are going to spend the weekend crafting. And you know what? Let me do this. And I'm not even going in Disney, but the kids are, of course. So they're taking Wyatt for his birthday. And me and Ramona and Maria are going to meet up. And Kat, I hope. So that should be a lot of fun. Okay. I think that's a little better. Let me turn this fan towards me. Oh, there we go. Okay. What you guys think? Anything else? Bo? Oh. Oh my, it's not even 8:30. What am I going to do? Well, let's talk about, I'll sit down and rest for a second. What do you guys think I could call this? Put something on a tag. Got any names? Anything? Hey, Colleen. Hello, Sandy. Aw, thank you. So the print comes from the Nesting Box Designs where all the money goes to pay for clean drinking water wells. We are all volunteers, including me, the graphic artist. And we have paid off 16 wells. So that's pretty good for 2 years. And I'm super excited. Now that the book club's in there, then, you know, that will bring even more. So we will be able to pay off more loans, hopefully next year. But can anybody, sun has risen? Ooh, that's a good one. That is really good. Yep. Anybody else got any more of things I could put on it? I'm going to have to make me a tag, I think. I think I see some paper right here. Rise and shine. That's a good one. Hey, Divana, how are you? Yes, I will do a bow for sure. Hello, sunshine. Summer days behind us. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's make some tags real quick. If you don't know how to do some how to make tags, I usually make them about 2.5 inches, normally about 4 inches long. And that gives me 2. 2.5 again. Don't get rid of these. Scraps are good. Okay, so now we have 4. And I'm going to have to go get my hole punch too. Sorry. No, I wasn't thinking. Okay. Oh, I hear some little boys upstairs. Okay, so let's do one more so that we can have some. It's always good to, like, you know, pre-make them, have them there ready to go. These little things are cute, cool. I think this came from Walmart, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know now that I look at it, but okay. So again, 2.5. By 2.5. Save your scrap. Then we're going to go 4 and 4. Okay. Now we've got several. And I'm just going to go ahead first and just punch them with a hole. And then, you know, your hole doesn't have to be the same on all of them. And then we will cut them again. Okay. Now, this is a angle cutter. Oh, sunny days. Oh, that's cool, Julie. All right. So this is an angle cutter. It has a small side and a large side. I always use large for, I'll show you the small for tags because it is really small. And if you have some of these cutters or just got some, like Julie said, I will show you real quick how to empty them. When I first got them, I threw away my papers, my, you know, whatever came with it. And I'm like, well, how hard could it be? It's just a corner rounder, right? Or whatever. Look at that. I almost got all of them the same. And I was like, how do I empty this? This is crazy. So you just pop it. It even says right there, empty right there. You just pop it and everything comes out. Just like that. Close it up. And all this goes in the trash. Okay. So now that we're done with the cutters, let's move them guys over here. I'm going to go ahead and ink these guys. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my ink and I'm just going to give it a good, because we want it to be vintage, right? Now you could corner around the bottoms if you wanted. But we want these to be, now you might not like it like this, where you just kind of throw the ink on there like it's been smeared. And if so, then you can just do it like this. These are very handy, the little ones. I got them at Michael's. Like that. And when you're doing this, don't go like this. You have to rub it out. Maybe you want to do some both ways. The sponge is tearing apart. And maybe you want to do some heavier ink. So you can do them all kinds of ways. And you can also these are the ones I did just a second ago. Let's move those. You can also take them and crinkle them up. Hey, Belinda. To make them even more vintage. Okay. Make sure you make some good creases in them. Okay. And then you can take this and you can rub it on those folds, which is really cool. Just crinkle it up. Crinkle it up really good so that you can actually get those lines with it. Pretty good. And then some of them you can just, you don't have enough, just kind of shake it across there. So there's lots that you can do with tacks. Now, let's see. I think we made 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How did I make 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. And then let's wipe off what we're doing here. Then you can get your trusty pen that I teach hand lettering with. And I think I'm going to do I'm going to do Rise and Shine. So I am doing hand lettering. And that is where your up strokes are thin and your down strokes are thick. So my down, and then I'm going to go up, and then I'm going to come back around down. I'm still going up. Now I'm going to come down and make it thick. Rise. Jed, stop. Jed. Sorry, hold on. Looks like he's barking at someone on the side. Stop. Stop. Really. Stop it. I don't see a single thing. Why are you barking? Quit. Whew. Okay. Rise and shine. So paint. Okay. Then I'm going to come over here, going light. Come back down, heavy. I go light, heavy, light, heavy, light. Now, in case you didn't notice, but every time, almost every time, I picked my pin up in between every letter. And that is the proper way to do it. There are some letters you don't do that with, but for the most part, yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to wrinkle this one. This is some tough stuff. Because you can do it after you write on it. And then give it some life. Okay, so now we're going to make a bow so we can put that on. Sorry, phone call. Oh, I kept saying I needed to stop the phone call. I never did go and do it. I'm very, very sorry. Oh, I'm back. That was easy. That was painless. Painless. Okay. So we are going to do I can put this glue out of the way. Oh, real quick. I want to thank Sacred Treasure House for having me. I really do appreciate it very much. I'm not in a huge amount of events, different events. So I appreciate it because I do always have a lot of work. And now with the book club, I've got even more. So I might be trying to have to make some adjustments here and there, but I do appreciate it. And that is Deborah with Sacred Sew, and Tanya with Timeless Treasures by Tanya, and Lisa with Lisa's Craft House. And they are amazing. They do a great group. Great, great, great group. And if you are not in their group, it is in my description and you should join because it's free and you can just watch all the time. And if you want to be a presenter, not that they don't have enough, they have a lot, but if you would like to be a presenter, just reach out to Tanya. And she will tell you what to do on how to do that. Well, I've almost made it and I still don't feel bad, so that's a good sign. Shoulders hurting, but slept wrong, I think. Let's see, let's do one more. And then don't forget, up after me is Sybil with Sib's Crafty Shack. And I know she's going to have something good. And I hope you guys all have a great day. Still got time. Here I was hoping I was closer to time. Ugh. All right, so we're just gonna, this is the Bodabra, if you don't know anything about it. Oh, they can? Okay, good. If you want to get into doing an event with them, I'm just so used to saying Tanya because the money stuff. If you want to be in their group, and trust me, it's a great group. It's a great group of people. It's 3 amazing women that run a very top notch, in my opinion, top notch, like top of the board, top notch, you know, group. There's, in my opinion, there's not a huge amount of them that are top notch. I work with 2 of them that I think are great. But I do think that they are right up there, and they never cancel events. I've never seen them cancel an event, to be honest. They may have, but I've never seen them cancel one. And they're always right on it. They're always sharing. I've never not been shared. It's always really good. So you can get these at Amazon or Hobby Lobby. Some people say you can get them at Walmart, but I have never seen them there. Okay. Do you think I need something in the center, like a butt? Oops, like a butt. These are pretty big. Oh, I forgot I had all these. I just ordered more corner rounder stuff. I mean, they can't go on this, but I totally forgot about these. I need to use these. Those are cute. Any more buttons? Don't want to get that big can out. Nope. Ooh, look, there's a mushroom. We did a mushroom book. That would have went cute. All right. Well, I guess I'll. Okay. My poor hot glue gun probably thinks I abandoned it. Haven't had it on in over a week. Hey, Catherine Kelly, how are you? Oh, you're right, Maria. Ah, oh, you're so right. I don't think I have one. Well, take that back. Thought I had some small ones. Let me see. found one. That'd be cute, huh? Guess I'll just put it in my button. Thanks, Maria. That's awesome. I didn't even think of it. Thank you all. Yeah, look how cute that is. Are you still here, Maria? Oh, there she is. Yep, super cute. Super cute. Okay, so now we can stick this here and we can stick our little tag right there. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is put my little tag kind of like that at an angle. Then I'm going to smooth this down. And let's say I am. Just lay down there. So I know some of you were kind of following along with Wyatt in his turn it. There you go. Following along with Wyatt in his fair stuff in his table setting. I did post about it, but that table setting was the talk of the fair. It was crazy. Everyone loved it. And I think one of the things that was so cool that everybody liked was that Jessica took an old Coke bottle because it was Coca-Cola themed. The fair sells Coke products and it was also Derby themed. So he had all kinds of stuff for the Derby, tires, tools. His silverware was tools. And he did it all himself. And he won first place, best in show, best in category. And but she took an old Coke bottle and she ordered dark brown hot glue. Hey, Nora. Dark brown hot glue. And then she ran it through my Gorilla, which I thought, hey, Cheryl, I just saw you too. How are you? Anyway, she filled that Coca-Cola bottle up a little bit, almost, hey, Sissa, almost to like 3/4. And I was like, wow, it looks like from a distance, it really does look like Coke in a bottle. It was crazy, crazy. And I was like, wow, that was pretty cool, pretty cool. And yeah, but it was a neat thing. And then you know why it was so excited? Not that he won. I mean, he was excited he won, but he was also very excited that his mother let him buy that $30 set of tool silverware so that at nighttime he can use that silverware to eat his dinner with. I was like, oh my gosh, kid, you're crazy. Crazy. But if you need to turn something, a different color or fill it or do something, that is a great trick. Everybody thought it was real. They were picking it up and the straw was stuck in the hot glue. And Jessica decorates some of her kitchen in old Coca-Cola. She's got a big shelf up around the top of it's like a cabin in here. They have like 20-foot ceilings. And so on top of her shelving, there's lots of space. And Yeah, you know what? That was what they said when he won last year's photo and this year's photo. Last year he won his photo. Um, Last year he won his photo of Jed. If you guys remember, it was Jedediah, and he was laying on my bed, and he took his eyes and clicked over to Wyatt real quick, and Wyatt snapped that picture, and boom, it was over. And he won with both of those. And so when the lady that bought the rooster picture said, I mean, he's very talented. Is there any photography in it? And he's like, well, his nana was a very well known Northern California wedding photographer, and his great grandmother worked for the newspaper. Hey, Vicky, the newspaper in Stockton as a photographer. So yeah, he does have it in him. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, go over and watch Sybil, Sib's Crafty Shack, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks. Bye.